Point 4. That's just how I am. There's a phrase that weak men cling to like a shield, trying to justify inaction and preserve comfort. That's just how I am. It sounds harmless, even casual, but behind it hides a dangerous truth, a refusal to evolve. The man who says it is often trapped, not by circumstance, but by his own excuses. He uses personality as a cage, telling himself that his flaws are fixed, permanent, unavoidable. Impatience. That's just how I am. Emotional reactions. That's just how I am. Laziness, procrastination, fear, anger, all dressed up in the illusion of authenticity. He thinks admitting weakness or attempting change is betrayal, when in fact, refusing to change is slow self-destruction. This is the exact trap the Stoics warned against. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Your mind is not a fixed entity. Habits are not permanent. You're not a product of your type, your upbringing, or your past mistakes. Every day, your mind, body, and character are moldable, like clay in your own hands. The Stoic truth is simple. Change is not betrayal. It is duty. It is a responsibility to refine yourself, to sharpen your character, and to move closer to your full potential. The weak man hides behind personality. He treats excuses as armor, comfort as security, and identity as an unchangeable fact. But this mindset is poisonous. It slowly rots ambition, erodes discipline, and shrinks his life. He stops learning, he stops growing, he stops evolving. The words, "That's just how I am," become a prison, a convenient justification for staying small, safe, and unchallenged. Each time he repeats it, he reinforces the chains of his own limitations. Stoicism teaches a different path. The wise man asks, "Then what must I do to change?" Instead of resigning to weakness, he trains his mind and body relentlessly. If he is impatient, he practices patience in small daily challenges. If he is reactive, he breathes, pauses, and responds deliberately. If he is selfish, he gives when it's inconvenient. He does not deny who he is. He proves who he can become. The focus shifts from excuses to action, from comfort to mastery, from habit to deliberate growth. Transformation begins with awareness and courage. The moment you hear your mind whisper, "That's just how I am," pause. Ask yourself, do I accept this as destiny, or do I refuse to remain this way? Then act. Replace the sentence with, "I am becoming better than I was yesterday." Replace excuses with practice, laziness with effort, and complacency with discipline. Each small victory over your weaker nature builds momentum. Each deliberate habit strengthens your character. Each choice to grow redefines your identity. The Stoics understood that no man is born perfect, and no one is trapped by personality. Epictetus, born a slave and crippled, became a master of the mind. Seneca, exiled and betrayed, forged resilience and wisdom. They didn't hide behind excuses. They trained, they evolved. And so can you. Every moment is a chance to reforge your character, to outgrow who you were, and to sculpt who you can be. Stop saying, "That's just how I am." That's surrender. Instead say, "I am building myself." Take control of your habits. Shape your mind. Train your emotions. And remember this: who you are today is not a sentence. It's a decision. A decision you can rewrite every single day through consistent effort, discipline, and courage. Growth is not optional. Growth is duty. And the man who embraces this truth will never be defined by weakness again. Point 5. I'll do it later. There's a sentence more dangerous than failure itself: quietly stealing ambition, discipline, and respect from every man who utters it. I'll do it later. On the surface, it feels harmless, comfortable, even reasonable. But make no mistake, it's the most expensive phrase a man can say. Every time you postpone action, every time you delay growth, every time you say later, you're giving pieces of your potential to the grave. Dreams vanish, discipline decays, opportunities slip through your fingers while you hide behind the illusion of time. The weak man tells himself, I'll start next week. I'll take it seriously after this season. Someday I'll be ready. Someday never comes. Later is a liar. Procrastination is cunning. It doesn't feel like danger. It feels comfortable, safe, like you're in control. I could do it now, the mind whispers, but later is easier. But later doesn't exist. It's a ghost that lives in the mouths of men too afraid to act, too unwilling to endure discomfort. And the truth is, life doesn't pause. Time moves relentlessly, whether you take action or not. Every delay widens the gap between the man you are and the man you could have been. The Stoics recognized this centuries ago. To them, action was the antidote to doubt. Discipline wasn't built through talk, through plans, through motivation alone. It was built in the present moment, in each deliberate step forward, in every uncomfortable decision executed immediately. Seneca warned, while we delay, life speeds by. The man who waits for perfect conditions will die waiting. There is no perfect time. There is only now. Momentum, not motivation, is the foundation of greatness. Waiting for inspiration is the refuge of the weak. Acting without hesitation is the habit of the powerful. Transformation begins with this shift. Replace later with action now. Every step you take immediately strengthens your will. Every small act done today compounds into unshakable momentum tomorrow. Write that message now. Start that project now. Take that first rep now. Do the uncomfortable task today, because the comfort of delay is the silent killer of potential. Every time you choose now over later, you train yourself to master your mind instead of letting your mind master you. The Stoic doesn't wait to feel ready. He becomes ready by doing. He doesn't postpone difficulty. He faces it intentionally, repeatedly, building resilience with every choice. Consider the modern man endlessly talking about his goals, his plans, his someday. He makes vision boards, listens to motivational podcasts, reads books, joins gyms, but never acts. Planning feels like progress. Talking feels like effort, but when the action never comes, the gap grows. The weak man says, I'll do it later. The Stoic whispers, if not now, when? Every hesitation is self-betrayal, a slow surrender to mediocrity. Every act taken immediately is training, discipline, and victory. Life rewards action, punishes delay, and leaves procrastinators behind. Remember this, the world doesn't wait. Opportunities don't linger. Strength doesn't arrive tomorrow. Every second you delay is a moment surrendered to weakness. Replace I'll do it later with I'll do it now. Take action before hesitation buries your potential. Momentum builds power. Action shapes destiny. Procrastination destroys it. Choose wisely. The moment is now. Your future self is waiting, not for permission, not for motivation, but for action. Act and forge the warrior within. Point 6. Nobody respects me. There's a complaint many men repeat, thinking the world is to blame. Nobody respects me. It sounds like pain, like frustration, even like injustice. But beneath those words lies a deeper, uncomfortable truth. Most men who feel disrespected have stopped respecting themselves. Respect is not something that magically appears overnight. It isn't demanded, begged for, or bought. It's built quietly, invisibly, in small choices that define your character. Every time a man compromises his standards, tolerates disrespect, breaks a promise to himself, or chases validation instead of mastery, he surrenders respect, not by force of others, but by force of his own neglect. And one day, he looks around and wonders why no one listens, why his words carry no weight, why his presence is ignored. The Stoics understood this principle long before modern psychology gave it a name. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Respect is not granted, it is reflected. The world mirrors the discipline, integrity, and consistency that you show to yourself first. If you speak truth, act with order, and control your emotions, people sense it. They may not say it aloud, but they feel it. Presence is gravity, and the man who commands respect does so through his consistency, his self-mastery, and the silent authority of his actions. The weak man complains, reacts, gossips, loses his temper, and cuts corners. He wonders why others do not see him as strong, as worthy, as admirable. Meanwhile, the Stoic focuses on invisible victories. He keeps his promises, even when no one is watching. He finishes what he starts, ends toxic interactions quietly, and refuses to bend his principles for approval. Over time, these small, silent acts accumulate, forming a reputation that precedes him without a single boast. The man who masters himself does not need to shout. His respect is earned in silence, reflected through action, and confirmed by results. Transformation begins with conscious choices. Stop surrendering your power through compromises. Stop trading self-respect for temporary comfort. Each day, hold yourself accountable. Keep your word even when it feels inconvenient. Speak less and let your actions carry the weight of your values. Do not react to every slight, insult, or opinion. Respond deliberately, consistently, and with clarity. Understand that external respect cannot exist without internal discipline. When you respect yourself deeply, others cannot help but reflect that respect back to you. This is the Stoic path. Self-respect is the foundation. External respect is simply the echo. Seneca said, "He who despises himself is despised by others." If you find yourself saying, "Nobody respects me," do not curse the world. Examine yourself, identify where you've compromised, recognize where you've tolerated what you should not have. Rebuild your integrity through deliberate, consistent action. Every small step, keeping a promise, finishing a task, walking away from unnecessary conflict, is a brick in the fortress of respect. Over time, your presence becomes magnetic. People may not immediately notice, but they will feel it. Your words gain weight because your life has earned them. Replace the words, "Nobody respects me," with "I am rebuilding my respect one choice at a time." Let each day be a practice of self-discipline, integrity, and silent mastery. Speak less, deliver more, and focus on the invisible victories that shape the man you're becoming. Respect is not given, it is cultivated. And once you cultivate it, the world will have no choice but to acknowledge it. In this way, the Stoic man becomes untouchable, not through noise, but through quiet consistency, deliberate action, and unwavering self-respect. Script. Point 7. Life is unfair. There's a phrase that weak men repeat like a mantra whenever life doesn't go their way. Life is unfair. It drips with bitterness, frustration, and self-pity. They say it after being betrayed, overlooked, ignored, or hurt. But what this complaint really reveals is a victim mentality. The weak man expects the world to bend to his desires, to operate according to his sense of justice. He measures success, happiness, and peace by fairness. And when reality fails to comply, he complains, he blames, and he stagnates. Life, to him, is something to curse or avoid, rather than a force to learn from. The Stoics saw things differently. Life was never designed to be fair. It was designed to test, to challenge, and to reveal what a man is truly made of. Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal, plague, war, and personal loss. Seneca endured exile and false accusations. Epictetus was born a slave, crippled and oppressed. And yet they did not cry for fairness. They understood that adversity is the ultimate teacher. Pain, injustice, setbacks, and loss are not punishments to resent. They are opportunities to grow, to strengthen, and to train the mind and soul. The universe doesn't owe comfort, but it provides constant lessons. It is not meant to be easy. It is meant to forge warriors. The weak man uses injustice as an excuse. He waits for life to align with his expectations. He cries out when the cards are stacked against him, wishing the world would deliver fairness, sympathy, or recompense. But in doing so, he surrenders his power. He becomes small, reactive, and bitter. The Stoic, in contrast, understands a crucial truth. You cannot control events, but you can control your response. The world owes you nothing. Your strength lies not in demanding fairness, but in mastering your reaction, shaping your character, and thriving despite adversity. Every challenge becomes a gym for your spirit, every setback a weight to lift, every insult a test of patience and composure. Transformation begins when you treat difficulties like training rather than injustice. Every betrayal, every failure, every unfair event is a mirror reflecting the areas where you can grow stronger. Instead of wasting energy on judgment or complaint, ask, what is this moment trying to teach me? How can I become better, wiser, and stronger from this? The Stoic does not pray for an easy life. He prays for the strength to handle hardship, for resilience to endure, and for the wisdom to act well in adversity. He does not waste time on bitterness. He channels every obstacle into growth, using difficulty as fuel to sharpen his mind, discipline his habits, and fortify his character. Modern society encourages people to equate suffering with injustice. We vent online, post about unfairness, and seek sympathy. But whining does not erase adversity. Complaining does not build strength. Only action, only deliberate reflection, only mastery over your response transforms difficulty into advantage. Life is not about fairness. Life is about adaptation, resilience, and self-mastery. The moment you stop seeking a perfect world, you gain the clarity to build a perfect response. You cannot make life fair, but you can make yourself formidable. So when life hits you, and it will, do not curse it. Do not ask why it is happening. Do not search for someone to blame. Instead ask, what can I control? How will I respond? How can I use this to strengthen myself? Every unfair event is an opportunity to train your courage, endurance, patience, and wisdom. The weak man says, life is unfair. The Stoic responds, life is testing me, and I am ready. By mastering a response, by embracing adversity as training, and by refusing to waste energy on fairness, you transform every hardship into power, every obstacle into opportunity, and every storm into a forge for greatness. That is how a man becomes untouchable. That is how a warrior is born. Conclusion: speak with purpose. Weak men speak to protect their ego. Every word is a shield, a desperate attempt to appear strong, knowledgeable, or in control. Stoic men, however, speak to strengthen their mind and communicate truth. Their words are deliberate, precise, and measured, carrying weight because they are grounded in discipline and principle. What you say reflects who you are. It exposes fear, pride, patience, or self-mastery. Every careless word is a leak of power, every thoughtful word a demonstration of control. To master this, guard your speech like a weapon. Speak less, but let every word mean something. Let your silence carry as much authority as your voice. Align your actions with your words so that when you speak, it isn't for attention, validation, or ego. It is for clarity, impact, and truth. The tongue is a mirror of the mind. When used carelessly, it reveals weakness. When used wisely, it reveals strength, composure, and character. Remember this. The man who controls his speech controls his influence. He does not need to shout, argue, or impress. He simply acts with alignment, letting results speak louder than slogans. Words are not just sounds. They are extensions of your mind and principles. Protect them. Use them with purpose. Speak less, mean more, and let your silence and actions carry the weight of 1,000 men who talk without thought. In the end, mastery over words is mastery over self. And mastery over self is the path to becoming truly untouchable.